Personally, in my field, we really don't use it per se because we're just mostly learning from the teacher. So there really is no point for us to have a laptop out because all of our stuff's empirical stuff. So we have to like take notes in class. It's all formulas. You can't really get down on a laptop. So it's better if you just use your notes.
I feel like they're generally useful. Like, I have a lot of teachers who will maybe start talking about something and no one knows what they're actually talking about. So they're just like, okay, just look it up on your laptop if you have it. But at the same time, they can be really distracting because of the internet and Facebook and all that.
Right.
I would say the use of student laptops in classrooms are very important. I think that when you think of, at least in terms of a high school setting, there are different times I guess that using technology becomes more appropriate, and it's one of those skills I think should be introduced in the classroom because a lot of students may not have access to computers or to different types of technology. In a college setting, I think that the ability to have that amount of information, literally just at your fingertips, is definitely just an invaluable resource in the classroom. I think teachers should work to find ways to incorporate the use of laptops in the classroom if they don't already.
For core classes, say like my American history, whatever, I'll use it just because I need to take notes. It's a lot easier just writing it down. It's a lot neater. I can read my writing. I can't really read my writing when I take notes. It's too fast.
I normally don't, but I bring it on occasion, like if I'm working on a group project or something.
Well, personally, I use the laptops in the classroom just to take notes. For instance, just like taking notes that I guess people would take on like a notebook. But also, to verify information. You know, something I learned is that you can't always trust, what every professor says or teacher says. So, sometimes, I might just Google something, that they might bring up, and that might lead to a question. I might read something online, and then, right then and there, have a question to pose in the classroom. So I think, to that end, I think that the use of laptops in the classroom, at least my use, is pretty good.
Most of my teachers usually do, but I mean, for some classes it really doesn't make sense. For my bot for engineers, he'll just put the PowerPoints online.
Right.
I will download them and just start taking notes as he's going through them. So that way it helps a lot.
I personally use it to like pull up a presentation or like maybe articles that my group and I have researched. And then my teachers, they do a lot of PowerPoints, so they have that pulled up, and then they always incorporate like videos and pictures with it. So they pull it all up on their laptops.
Classroom.
Oh, definitely. I think that, like I said, I think that there is a huge importance with just using laptops and other technology in the classroom. And in terms of my teaching, I want to expose the students to any opportunity they have to use computers, to use projectors, whatever that may be. Because I think there's a right and a wrong way to use the laptop for educational purposes, and I think it's up to teachers and other educators to kind of teach students, the right and wrong ways of doing that. And we're living in the 21st century, and I think that it's a little naive to deny the power of technology, especially laptops. So I think that they'll definitely find a place in my classroom in the future.